What's going on, everyone? So we are on our way to Cars and Coffee. Somehow I woke up this morning, I believe it's already 9 something, because this one didn't start as early because that pet, what is it, cats, big cats or something, some zoo or whatever, mini zoo, I don't know, but it's not at the original Cars and Coffee where Sarasota hosts. It's Cars and Coffee at University. So I figured we head on out, take the new Fireblade, and yeah. I have ordered so much for this bike already, like little tidbits here and there, but you know, I won't be riding this bike as much. We are about to break 100 miles in less than, maybe when we get down there. So 100 miles on this bike, first 100 miles on this bike, and yeah, it's been, like I said, I've ridden it one time. So this is the second time, but it's a fun bike, it really is. It brings a smile to me. And this is a bike that I really wanted, you know, for the past like couple years now, 2 years since I first saw it, because the paint job. I mean, I really wanted it last year, that's when I really wanted it, but you know, and I could have bought it, but I just didn't. And thank God I didn't, because I would probably have this thing over like 10,000 miles. There we go, first 100 miles. Woo! First 100 miles for this bike. Now, the stuff I do have coming is little tidbits, like I said. The bike will look nice, phenomenal. Performance-wise, it's going to be a different animal. I haven't decided whether to get it tuned yet or anything, but it definitely will be able to. It'll have the power like the M1K had, that's for sure. With the Stage 2 BT tune, it should. So, but again, this bike, you know, I won't be riding much. So enjoy this time while we have it. I have to say, having this bike, it's just, you know, I love Honda platform with their riding positions. Their bikes have always been phenomenal. You know, and this isn't coming at you know, the luxury brands like Ducati or BMW. You know, that's just a totally different animal, you know, versus this. You know, don't get me wrong, it's the same animal, but different level of performance, I feel. Like, it's not the same, but it is. But, you know, it's kind of like comparing a Nissan GTR to a Ferrari. I think that's the best way to put it. Alright, let's get out of here a little bit. I hate dealing with traffic. When you're surrounded by cars, it's easier to get out here and have full view of the road, especially when you have potholes there like that. It's just not a good situation. I mean, people can get mad at you for that, but I mean, you know, look, you know, it's my life on this bike, not yours. I'd rather have full view of the road. And like I said, if a cop pulls me over, I'll tell them the same thing. But yeah, like, you know, these bikers here, you know, that's the thing. You don't want to be caught up with cars like that, because they'll see these bikes and they'll start braking, you know, and all this other stuff. And, you know, again, it's so important, especially on this bike, to see the road, because there's so many bumps and everything else. Like, those little manhole covers stink so bad. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for riding safe and everything, but you know, the thing is though, is that you can avoid a lot of car accidents, especially on a bike, depending on the situations you put yourself in. Like, really. Nice Porsche. And don't get me wrong, I'm not for breaking the law at all by any means, but you know, definitely like in some situations like that, you do want to accelerate to get ahead of traffic. Hey, saves you your life, saves you medical bills. And, you know, a lot of people don't think that until it's too late. That's one thing I don't like when you have drivers out here who are in the left lane, especially down here in Florida. Why are these people? They just have people braking. Granted, they're probably old. Yeah, he's old. He's just enjoying his retirement life. I give him that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a little windy out here if you could tell. But this way to get to this place was better, because I don't have to take this bike on the highway. Just nice, smooth, steady roads. Man, could light up that road right there. Definitely tempting. coming down to it, but I guess it's on one road over. As you can see, they're doing a lot of building down here. Although it's hilarious how they're building so much, but they're not building homes. They're building apartments and condos. And I'm a firm believer, and I've seen this all my life. They've been moving people out of houses, giving up their property. So you can't grow your own vegetables, fruits, or anything. Like, I understand, you know, but I guess if you look at the rest of the world, people do live in condos and apartments. But again, a different stereotype is that if you go to Europe, people, oh, that's a pretty shot. Wonder if that's like a trash dump. But yeah, if you go to different, like, if you go to Europe, you'll see the people there, they buy apartments. That's cool. You know, they don't rent them. You know, here we I guess he figures maybe it's a good time to sit out there and advertise window tent for cars and coffee to any car or bike that comes this way. Nice. Let me go. I thought the one road would have brought me down here, but I guess I need to keep straight on the other road. Whatever, a little backtracking. I didn't mean to hit my flushers. Bentley. Walking trail, but I don't know if you want to be out here if one of these big cats escape. I don't know if this is it. No. Cool mountain though. This is it here. Yes, we'll see. Lot full. Huh. Wonder if they have room for a bike. I guess we'll see. Let me pause my music here. Let me see if they have room for a bike here. Or not. Oh, I guess they do. mean, this is a one-of-a-kind bike, so switch it up the way. Huh? Yeah. I have no idea what that guy just said to me. I think he said it's at R1. So we'll see. So here's more bikes down here. Cool event. Alright, got some nice cars out here. Nice McLaren. Guess I'll park up with the rest of everybody here. Oh. There we go. Alrighty here. Hopefully this bike. Nice. Alright, y'all. Let's turn this puppy off. There we go.
You want a rock?
Do I want a what?
Yo!
What up?
The bike is gonna fall over because one of those almost did.
Look, I mean, get yourself a motherfucking boulder.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's sturdy.
Famous last words. I fuck
Oh, well,
with
your
it. I
kickstand's
fuck with
like a little bit more.
on the cone.
It is flatter.
That's fine. That's fine.
I mean,
Just like yank it really hard so it falls over.
I hope it doesn't fall. I just got this thing, so.
It looks brand new.
Yeah, I just got it and it had 90 miles on it.
Oh my god.
What year is that?
This is a 2023.
Wow, that's clean.
Triple R.
That's so cool. I love CBRs.
This is my favorite because I love the paint scheme.
Yeah, the Fireblade.
Oh, the
is sick.
Fireblade?
This is a really nice one.
I heard they're really good.
This thing, I mean, honestly, it's one of the best bikes in my opinion. And that's coming from somebody who owns a Ducati,
Oh shit. Bro. I was about to say
Suzuki,
that. Wait, what Ducati do you
BMW.
have?
Huh?
What Ducati?
I had a V4S before this.
Oh.
Right now, I have a 1299 FE.
Okay.
Um,
And you like? What was wrong with the Ducati?
The V4S, I just had 5,000 miles on it. I just loved riding it so much.
Oh, okay.
Don't get me wrong, that bike was nice, but the
I thought he was
seating.
about to tell me to run.
No. I love Ducati. In fact, I love Ducati so much. Right now, I'm at a little tit for tat with them.
Yeah.
Else, I would bring on the new V4.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a really nice bike.
Wow, thanks.
How the fuck are you wearing a sweatshirt?
I was gonna wear full gear here, and
It's-
I stepped outside. and
Whenever I
had to-
see this dude, he's like head to toe. I mean,
fuck
good
with
for
that
you.
so
You're
hard.
gonna be okay.
If I go down, I mean, I'm safe.
You think you're not gonna be okay? Have you seen what I'm wearing?
The man's just a chill dude. This man is older. Yeah, the big little muffin.
I mean, remember though, when riding, you know, sometimes it could call for 180. You know,
Yeah, that's fair.
on occasion. What is it? I'm gonna do a walk around, see the cars,
That's my
and I'll be right back. All right.
I'll be around here.
Okay. Cool. All right, y'all. So we're back. Hopefully, I'm still recording. I don't know if I'm recording or not, but we'll walk around a little bit here. Nice GTR. Nice Porsche. Like I said, when the Busa comes in, I'll definitely have to call out some GTRs. So I think this is the one I saw before. It's like really clean, actually. GTR. That's funny. Hopefully the bike doesn't fall over. Yeah, look at those wheels, carbon. Whole. Yeah, I've seen this one before. It's so beautiful. It specs so nicely. And you got the Maserati. I've seen these around a couple times. They're cool. You know, when you look at the intricacies of it, the delicacies of it, the carbon fiber, but for me, I just don't know if it's worth the money. It's nice. I'd rather take the GTS. Oh, that's a cool truck. For all the truck people out there. Oh, an older Hummer. That's beautiful. This Huracan Evo is pretty cool though. Not gonna lie. There we go, McLaren. 720S. Wait, 720? I think so. Pretty sure it is. Oh, G-Wagon. 4x4 square. Nice. Chevy SS. Nice. Ferrari. Oh, no, not a Black Series. Oh, 458. I know Wifey would love to have one. Maybe one day. The prices are dropping, actually. Actually, wait a minute. That's not a 458. That's a 458. That's a 488. Front bumper difference. Don't come for me. Please don't. So, a nice little turnout of cars. What is this, a Z06? Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This is my favorite Z06 and favorite Corvette. The C6s are the best Corvette in the world, in my opinion. For a full-on race car, they're so cool. Oh, we got a Porsche there. Reminds me of something back in the day. Used to tear up the streets somewhere. That could be it. I don't know if that's it or not. Could be. Cool. Well, as you all can see, Cars and Coffee here. Nice, decent turnout. Usually there's a lot more cars. Like the parking lot at University. Oh, there's somebody. Somebody has that, the SDX. They're gonna love seeing that. Usually there's a lot more cars, but it's, I guess because it's a smaller lot. Maybe I got here a little late. Nice 765 LT. No. Oh, this is 790. Oh. Huh. I feel bad for the people who spent money on this 765 LT. Yeah.
Do you have like an Instagram or something? I swear I know you.
Yeah, I do.
What is your username?
Exo Ducati. Trust me, you probably haven't seen me, or if you have, you may see me collaborating with somebody else, but it's a small channel. It's EXO DUCATI. Wait, was that it? There it is. Right there with. Yep.
That's cool.
Awesome, man. I'll follow you back. Thank you very much, man. Have a good day. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, that's a nice, beautiful spec McLaren. The back end. That is nice. I like how they did that. But again, I feel like it's a waste if you bought a 765 LT and now you're trying to buy that. Don't get me wrong. Beautiful car. Beautiful spec. May have to sell the bikes and just get a McLaren. Because I did the calculations and I think I have enough to buy this in bikes right now. Yeah, you see how they're doing it now. Oh man, McLaren. Yeah, so as you can see, the cars here, and then we'll just go check out this Revuelta real quick here. So I've seen these cars. I guess that's the owner. I've seen these cars. We had one in Houston, a purple one that would come out. They're so beautiful. I have to say, I am excited to see the SVJ spec of this car. It is going to blow the doors off. You hear something? Yeah, I think a bike. Like, it's a beautiful spec, and this lime green is a traditional color, as you know, with the Murcielago yellow brake calipers. I do know when speccing it out, though, I think people were saying that, you know, Lamborghini didn't give much options here in the U.S. They did give a lot of options, though, in Italy, in Europe. Nice carbon fiber on the front ends. Like I said, I haven't really seen this car in, like, what I'm doing now, walking around just admiring it. I've seen it in passing, but never just admiring it. It is so beautiful in the way they Look, it's interesting to see how they brought the Terzo Millennium, if I'm saying it right, lights to the Revuelta, and it's just amazing to see them integrate that. And you see here the Huracan. I mean, honestly, it's still a cool car in my opinion. You can make so much power with these things, but yeah, look at that engine. So cool how they put it all the back. Huh, that's interesting. I'm not familiar with too much with these cars, but I know if they're turbocharged, turbos will sit like right there. A lot of heating wrap. Interesting. Beautiful spec. Anyway, y'all. Oh, there's more cars back here. Wait, we'll leave the Fireblade. Oh, this is cool. Ah, so this is where all the cars are up in here. Oh, cool. Oh, you have like a cheetah back there. Oh, wow. I don't know exactly if this was a good idea with bringing the cars so close to the animals. I'm a huge animal fan. Nice Evo. Yeah, I'm a huge animal lover, and I know my wife would die seeing all these animals. Nice SVJ. But like to bring these cars so close to the animals, that's definitely scary. Okay, here we go. We're getting into 720S. This. Cool. Yeah, I did say this event was a lot bigger. Oh, I think GT3 RS. I had a white one try to race me on the road the other day when I was in the Gixxer. I'm not sure which Porsche that is, but that's pretty cool spec. You know, Porsche and Lamborghini, they do their specs. R8, nice, older one. Yeah, I had one of these on the road, had to race me in the Gixxer. Now, the one that tried to race me was like a silverish whitish. I don't know if that guy's here. Oh, nice, Murcielago. Gated transmission. Like I said, you know, you look at that and you think of the new stuff. Nice GT3 RS. So beautiful. Nice Aventador. Again, I think if you could get one, put it away. Oh, here we go. So they have a Koenigsegg here. They're trying to one-up Houston. But I still haven't seen a Valkyrie here, like Houston brought out. That is just something really cool. You know, man, people just walking all over. Cool. We'll come back to that. Oh, it's a wolf. Oh my goodness. I'm literally in love. Oh. Granted, I do not condone anything like that with pictures with babies and kids, but it's oh, here we go. Ferrari. Yeah, I hope you guys love this video. It'll be a lot more car content than usual. Usually I don't film when I go out to cars or anything like that, or I film like a little drive-by, but this is actually a really cool environment. Nice color purple. Nice Audi R8. Yeah, definitely would. I've always been a fan of this car. That car is a huge fan of that car, because that car, and they're coming down in value right now. You could Honda Fireblade.
What is that? Is that a sport bike? Or
Yeah, Super Sport.
Super sport. Okay, what size?
1000 cc.
Nice, it's fun. Is it hot down here riding?
I mean, I've been in 110-degree temperature. I'm originally moved here from Texas, so I had my full tracksuit on, and yeah, it's not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, you get fatigued, so you definitely want to stay hydrated, but yeah, it's not too bad.
That's cool though. You got the camera going the whole time.
Oh yeah, because people nowadays.
It's your word against theirs, and that helps.
Exactly. And some of these people try to run you off the road, even though, and they get mad because you're doing the speed limit, because they're expecting bikes to go 120 or whatever, and when you're doing the speed limit, and they'll like ride your butt, and then they'll cut you off. And
You know what I've seen? I live in Columbus, Ohio. We're down there visiting. They have some of the worst drivers I've ever seen. If you talk to anybody from Columbus, Ohio, you'll notice that everybody's in a hurry and they're impatient. They drive that way, and it's dangerous. I used to ride a motorcycle, and had a Honda Nighthawk 700.
Okay.
And but that was my fun bike, and but times have changed since then. I mean, now
Oh.
with cell phones and impatient people, everybody's in a hurry, and it's crazy. I don't know what it'd be like to ride a motorcycle now. That's been decades ago that I rode, but
I'll just say they're a lot lighter, because my dad used to ride, and you want to talk about, and what I learned on was heavy bikes, so like older bikes. So right nowadays they're just like a feather. You just maneuver easy, but like I said, just the people, and it's just riding conservatively.
be defensive, right?
Exactly.
Be safe.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Cool. You know, it's cool meeting people and talking cars and bikes. Granted, I don't have to tell everyone what I'm riding or what I have. Yeah, but that's the thing, I think with bikes, you know, people, especially when you come to events like these where there's high-end cars, a lot of people don't expect you to, because you're on a bike, they don't expect you to have money. And then when you start going down the list of bikes, and it's like, oh, and they're like, okay. Nice Ford GT. I did see them putting this up on the video on their Instagram. Now, the carbon wheels. Definitely a beautiful car. I just think they're too rated a little bit, because I question, really, is it a supercar or is it a hypercar? There's just, you know, it's no in between. There's some bikes. Nice Evo. Now this Revuelto, I've seen this color before in Houston. I'm a huge fan of Lamborghinis being in purple, and when you go with he went with the black brake calibers. I wouldn't. I would go with yellow. But this thing is specced out beautifully. I love it. Like I said, I can't wait for the SVJ of this car. It's gonna be super awesome. And oh, this is the new Urus. And there's some more bike content. Ooh. Republic Power Sports. I think they may be the group I have to bring the Honda to. I think they're BMW and what's it called? They're a BMW dealership and a Honda dealership, which I have to bring the Fireblade to. Trying to see this. Now, if I'm correct, I think this may be the Ducati that's for sale at Tampa Bay Motos. I'm not sure. Maybe they bought it. I don't know. Maybe there's another one. We can check the. Ooh! A Libra. Nice. 257. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure which one that is. I see. Yeah, I don't know if this is the one from Tampa Bay Motos, but yeah, they have one. They have a 1299 Superleggero for sale there. Beautiful bike, but my favorite is the 1199 when it comes to Ducati with that body style. Although I do have a 1299 FE, but you know, I still love the 1199 headlights. Here's a Urus, or technically what, an Audi RS. I think they've started up the Koenigsegg. Everybody's rushing in. Beautiful, beautiful. I could definitely see me getting one of these, but right now with everything, it just doesn't make sense to get one because of what are you going to use it for, you know? And look, they didn't even use the vents there. They put plastic. Beautiful, beautiful spec. I don't know how I like these headlights though. They're a little rounder like the Audis, but still really cool. Alright, y'all, you have seen, let me get out of speaker way. Maybe I'll have to tell the wifey to come down, because she loves animals. I guess that's the owner. Yeah. Everybody's trying to see the Koenigsegg. See, that's the thing about cars. After you worked in the industry for so long, you really don't really care. It was like, oh, somebody started it up. But yeah, we'll walk back out here and check on the Fireblade. Hopefully it's still standing. I gotta say, I am hot in this hoodie, but there's no way I was riding without anything covering. I mean, I do have my light protector, but plus just got this dope hoodie from SoCal Fugitive, which is awesome. This is actually one of the best comfortable hoodies I have, actually. Oh, nice Corvette. 67 HP1. Interesting. Carbon wheels. Beautiful. Let's see how the bike's doing. This is really cool, though. I did not know. I forgot there's no parking. It looks like the Fireblade is still up. Yay! Alright, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this tag-along. Yeah, really cool to come out here. It's really cool to see all the cars and the bikes. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you have a safe, wonderful day, night, wherever you are. Peace, love, ride safe, and leave you with this beautiful view of the Fireblade SP RRR. Beautiful. And can't wait for the stuff to come, because it's going to look so much better. Later.